My brain only sees in webs, but neurotypicals live linearly. And that made me think that autistics and neurodivergence, we don't live linearly or even on the same timeline. And that's what's fucking us up from Allistics. We live at, we surrender to the internal time that we are constantly giving birth to through creativity and creation. Allistics, since they don't have that inner, like, sense of calling, they are supported by the community and the community's initiative and purpose for them. But since that has been colonized, now the rich and powerful get to decide what all people basically get to feel like on a baseline level. And they've decided that productivity is the goal and not like personal growth and wellness. So if productivity is the goal, then there's no appreciation for rest. There's no appreciation for hobbies. There's no appreciation for creativity. There's no appreciation for, hey, sometimes you just can't force yourself to work for capitalism because your body is really what's right and not your capitalist slave master who doesn't know how to treat a human being like a human being. And then also that forces us to look at like humanity like completely differently. It's weird how you either look at autistics as humans that you have to focus on humanity differently for, or you look at artificial intelligence robots that you have to look at changing humanity for. Why? Because you want to look at something that is more optimal for productivity than the human being that you've already exploited to the gills. Because there's just no end to capitalist greed. But there will be an end to humanity because of it.
I bet you didn't know that in Italian and Chinese view time very differently to Americans. Well, you see, there are three types of perceptions of time in the world. There is a cyclical time, linear time, and multi-active time. Linear time is what Americans and many linear active cultures use. If you don't know what I'm talking about and what linear active or multi-active is, then check out my pinned videos where you get a better understanding of it. Now, in the linear active American view, time is money. A fast-flowing resource to be spent wisely, with people aiming to make the most out of every hour. This linear action-oriented perspective is shared by other cultures from Northern Hemisphere like Germany and Switzerland and Netherlands, where strict schedules and productivity are valued. These societies view time as monochronic, meaning tasks are tackled one at a time to ensure efficiency. They're tied to Protestant work ethic, equating hard work with success. In multi-active Southern Europeans like Spaniards and Italians, along with Arabs, see time differently. For them, time is multi-active. They prioritize human interactions over schedules, seeing appointments as flexible. Now, Spaniards, Italians, Greeks, and Persians believe that leaving a conversation unfinished is a waste of time and kind of disrespectful, rather than missing a strict schedule. They embrace a double truth, balancing immediate reality with a broader poetic sense of life. This clashes a lot with Germanic order, which values punctuality and planning. But in reactive Eastern cultures, such as in Asia, East Asia, take a cyclical view of time, seeing it as a repeating, abundant resource rather than something linear. Here, decisions are made slowly, considering past experiences and future implications, rather than just rushing it as Americans might do. Asians take time to reflect, letting tasks unfold in due time. This perspective reflects a broader worldview where life and time revolve in an endless loop, making patience and contemplation central values.